Howdy y'all, this is Stone Hook in Orange, Texas. Tonight I'm going to talk about another way to work down slabs. I got 3 of them right here. This one here's one I got at the nap in off Keith. I think it's been heat treated, but it's used Valdez River gravel. I cut it down to this shape and went to start trying to pressure flake it, but I mean I was having trouble and they broke off already like that, so I quit on it. This one here is a piece of rock that a friend of mine brought from Rock Springs, and it is just tough as nails. I flaked that much of it and quit. Probably couldn't move for 3 days after pressing so hard on it. Then this right here is a piece of landscape gravel, just raw. It's probably pretty tough too. But these would just about kill me trying to pressure flake these things, so I'm going to show you another way to do it. My favorite way though is actually would be to do direct percussion on this thing. Go ahead and zigzag, get it over with. But this indirect stick will do almost what percussion will, direct percussion. I just got kind of a blunt, looks like a drill bit tip, probably profile on my copper. And I got me a line right there, and I labeled it. It's the DNH-PH line. That means do not hit past here. Now I find it really important to hit right on the end of this stick. If I'm hitting back here somewhere, I see people do that a lot and they do fine with it, but boy, if I'm struggling, I'll realize I'm hitting too far back on my stick, and I get way more consistent, better results if I keep all my hits up here close to the end of this stick. I like on these little old preforms like this, got a point on one end. Instead of just bonking off a flake from the flat surface, I like to just catch that point right there and bonk off a little burn like flake. Well, that'll work just enough to get down below center line where you get something going. I'm not really very comfortable here with this indirect and not. Dang it, everything's coming off too steep, square. I don't know why I'm trying to make a video of indirect, because I can't even get started good. I think I got it going now a little more. Nope. I think this rock is just pretty tough, and I was trying to take too big of a bite. I'm gonna have to knock that corner off there though, where I can get into this thing. I'm not even getting into it yet. Man. Darn. I ain't even been focusing on where I'm hitting. I know I hit back there because I unlocked half my letters off. I zigzagging, works good on one side, the other side kind of gets too steep. And I can't put my finger on what I'm doing wrong. Man, I'm really steep there now. I just well, I got an edge worked around it, but man, that thing is tough. I'd like to have a little bit longer flakes running out there on some of these zigzags, but especially this side. Anyways, that was pretty tough. This is a tough rock, I grant you. So I'm gonna resharpen my tip because I beat the snot out of it. And I'll be right back. Okay, no tip wasn't bad at all, really. Like I thought it'd be beat up, but it wasn't beat up too bad at all. But now I got to these edges are so short and steep. And what I want to try to do now is catch some of these low spots, if I can, whatever, and just get some flakes to travel a little bit farther out there. And kind of round off that little sharp edge right there, 'cause that's just too steep and a sharp edge. This side ain't quite as bad, but it is still a little excessive. I'm going to work, I think that needs to be worked on in my zigzagging. Which I've always struggled with zigzagging a little bit, but I don't really know what the heck I'm doing with this hook. It's indirect. People want to call it iffy stick. Once I get an edge established and all, I can kind of use an indirect a little bit, but I'm gonna just see what happens and sit on that little first little low spot right there. Actually, just see what happens. Oh heck, yeah, that's perfect. Dang, I didn't even know it would go that far like that. So now I'm gonna come back from this other side and run over there and kind of smooth out. We'll go ahead and get this close to the tip. Dang. Man, that's pretty awesome what that darn indirect will do like that. I'm just kind of working this rock just like I would if I was pressure flaking or direct percussion. And you know that, like right there where I'm fixing to hit this platform, that would be the same platform I use in direct percussion pretty much. Everything would be a little bit bigger though. This is a pretty tight zigzag compared to direct percussion. Dang. That's the way I always feel about indirect when I pick it up and start using it. It's like, wow, well. It is, if you can see them flakes. It's doing wonderful. Just peeling that surface off there at a nice contour too. I'm afraid though I'm getting too picky down there. I got my end thinned out, but I need to start spreading out and just take random flakes down this edge. I already took one right there though. I'm gonna try right there. I'm gonna move on down. See that flake score pretty wide, so I'm gonna move down this little low spot right there. Just scrunch down on it, make sure it ain't no lips underneath it. That flake was a little bit too big and deep. But I ain't complaining because I'm surprised it just takes that big old flake out of there like that. I'm gonna hit one off that little platform just to smooth that out and get another little flake score pattern going right there, I think. Man. Darn, that kind of shattered up and cracked in there. It's just a little short flake. Ooh. Just to blend in them contours. We're going to hit that next big low spot right there. I moved it right before I hit. Darn it. Shattered a lip. I kind of moved right as I started swinging. I'm gonna go ahead and get this big old thing sticking out there. I'm gonna get a flake off this side. Had a little corner sticking down my low too, so I'm gonna go ahead and got some concrete right on it though, but I'm gonna just try to bump that concrete off and run it out there a little ways. My little grinding stone is pretty sharp edge right there. That's how I can get in and get those little, I ain't grinding nothing but the little spot where I'm gonna hit. A lot of times I'll just kind of scrunch it down and then grind it down right before I hit it like this. Just see, that ain't the best platform, but man, indirect though just does it though. You know it. That rhymed. Indirect though just does it though. I need to come back now and run me a flake back this way and blend in with that flake. Just to get my contour established, and that'll help this ridge, everything else feather off. These angles don't look the best though. I don't know, they kinda I'm gonna take off this little low part right there. That ain't exactly what I had in mind. That ain't either. That just will. Well, I can't take a little, well, give me a little setup angle flake, so I'm gonna just grind that little point sticking down there that little bit and try to bump off the flake right there and kind of kill that corner. a little bit. Dang, I'm more than killed it a little bit. I didn't aim to get that much off of there actually. Now I need what I'm doing really, I'm hitting too high. I'm not quite low enough below center line to make these flakes. That's why they're coming off so short on me. So I just got to bevel a little more and do something to get a little bit closer to that side. Or them flakes ain't gonna go across there like that. See where I'm closer to center line, or boy, they just do so nicely. Man, that right there is gonna have to be bumped off. Crumble. Man, I've done pretty good just running flakes down this side right there. If you could see them things. It's got a good contour and everything. But that edge, I'm not getting it set up beveled any at all, hardly, to be able to get over here and run flakes on this side. And I really don't know that trick of what to do to fix that. I know there is one. Probably. See, my little tip's loose right there. That's probably not helping. As long as I've had this thing for quite a while though, I've never, the tip, that it don't go back no farther because it hits the bottom. And I've never even used up the tip enough to have to pull it out and adjust it. Broke off in that concrete. All I can do is get So then spots like that and just make me a platform. Thing here, just take the something to get me a platform right there. I got to try to drive this back into that concrete and take off the other half of that concrete because it's just not coming off of there yet. And it's not a very good angle to get to it. I didn't quite get all of it, but I got me just a little ridge right there. I might be able to do something with it. I might as well go ahead and do that now before I get any thinner down here and break the thing trying. Tip's kind of short, sticking with my finger. Well, it's a lot better than it was for sure. I'm just gonna move on down a little bit. I'm gonna take a little short flake right there. I'm gonna take a deeper flake right there and make the next platform. Same thing here, I'm gonna take this little short flake and my next platform will be right over here. That bubble cushion's got that little ridge running just up at an angle. That's no good. So just kind of bonk that right out there. And then it's not there no more. So you don't gotta worry about it. I didn't get a flake. There's a little batch of concrete in there. That flake went a little bit deeper than I was actually anticipating. That looks like a pretty good spot to drive flake, but this side over here is still pretty daggum rough, so I'm gonna work on this side first, try to clean this up, get that blending in a little bit, and then maybe my next big platform will be right there on that next little high spot. Yeah, that cleaned up pretty nice. Now this will be my next platform right there. Bam. And now we'll go ahead and hit this one from this side first, I think. Yeah. Man, indirect is just too dang cool. I don't know why I'm always hard-headed and hadn't used. Well, that darn camera quit recording on me, but I heard it beep, so I called it. But I took that time too to polish my tip a little bit, and I tightened up that set screw so my tip ain't wiggling no more. But anyways, I'm just in the process trying to work my way down and get rid of all the rest of that saw marks and flat spots. This side turned out pretty dang good. I mean, it's just smooth, pretty smooth. But this side is eating my lunch, and I kind of got, this side's pretty straight though. This side here got a belly where I wasn't really taking enough material, so I'm going to have to come back and take some more. So you can see them ridges there. I need to run a couple more flakes out in there for sure. Probably right back there off the base too, and get some of that mass there off of there. But anyways, I'm gonna try to work my way on down to the tip here and get rid of all that. I ain't saying much because I'm so uptight, man. Golly, I ain't used to this, and it works pretty killer though, I tell you. I mean, that's just some amazing smooth. Them flakes just terminate so smooth you can't even tell where they terminated at. That's a tricky little spot not to make a flake break off, because that, I don't know, it's just a, I need a good platform right there, so I need that little thing to come out the way, but I don't want to make a hinge right there, and that's exactly what'll happen if I try to flake that thing right there. I need to catch it from this at an angle like right here, but I done got it so dulled off I can't quite. There I got it. Now do that back this way too. That wasn't as smooth as I had in mind, but that's, I mean, it is smooth right there though. Golly, indirect is just pretty amazing how it can smooth things out. I think I'm gonna grind that a little bit and run another flake right there, but I'm gonna take the flake off of this side right there. I see a little mess on that side. I can get out of my way, move me over a little bit. These flakes ain't traveling very far. I'm not getting a good solid platform where I get enough trajectory on them. Still got a little mass right there, so I'm gonna run a couple flakes right there and get my edge moved over every bit I can. Ooh, and then go smoothly. This here just needs to be a short flake, really. Then my next platform be right there. Hopefully I want to get a big flake like that there. Well, I'm gonna just go ahead and grind it and try to get this flake right there. Nope. Nope. Oh well, I got to get a little better bevel right there or something. It's pretty amazing how smooth that thing takes off them flakes and makes this surface. But that ain't gonna happen on just any rock, I don't think. That's one good thing about gravel like this. This raw gravel is tough as nails. But the flakes can come off smooth because the flakes are tough as nails. It's like, I think, like heat treated material seems to me like it's more brittle. And each flake, as it gets thin, it's so brittle it breaks off. To where these flakes they're so dang tough, they don't break off till they go wherever they're going. I think that's my platform right there. That would have been after. No, I'm still after it. I didn't get nothing. Man, I don't know. Still didn't get nothing. I just don't know, I guess. Got to get more bevel there or something, loosen it up. Well, darn. Now, might ought to loosen my copper back up. It was working better than that when it was loose. I just got it too rounded off. I can't get, I mean, that's just way too strong of a platform. And it's rounded, it's not good at all. I'm gonna move over to right here. Take flake this way again. Really, looking down it, actually, there is some extra mass right in there. I could take off by having some flakes right here. Well, if I can get one, darn it, I don't know. Man, look at there, it just ain't working no more. That thing frustrates me about this. Indirect, it just wham, wham, bam, wham, and all of a sudden, freezes up. I just don't understand. If you're having trouble like that, though, you just got to move your bevel over, get a little bit lower or something. Well, still ain't working. Look at that. I'm telling you, it's like I can't get a flake all of a sudden for nothing. That right there, I mean, ain't no way a flake can't go from right there. That's just all there is to it. There's a little burr on the tip of my copper. I don't like that. So now, I mean, all it is to it is I got to get some flakes right here on this side. I done trying to get a bevel so much, I got me a big old ridge on this side now. I lost my grinder. There it is. Man, like right there, that's got to be a place that I can get a flake. Make sure I'm getting some good pressure against that dude. Bam, no, heck. I got a little bit. I'll take what I can get right now. Golly, I can't get nothing. Got another just a little bit. That's all I need. Oh yeah, a little weak spot. turn it. I just don't get it. Why that won't get a flake? It's below center. Everything just looks like it ought to work. Man, I can't get them flakes to go past halfway hardly. They just want to make a ridge right there. And they're so little. But it's cool, man. This thing is, this rock is just coming out. Oh, dang. There, that flake went on in there like I needed it to. These flakes are just feathering out so smooth. It's just incredible. Yeah, I gotta go my way again now, finally. Man, I was stuck there for a minute. I still got this little ridge right there I need to get under, because that wasn't part of the plan for sure. I could have drove another flake right there. Wasn't paying attention. I think I see a wheel. I wanted that one to go right there and clean up that little bit of booger. Now I'm gonna have to go right in the middle of the booger. We got him off of there though. Look at that. Indirect though. We'll do it though. I'm telling you. It's amazing. Well, I just want a little flake right there. Yeah. Oh man, it slipped. Man, this is like driving in a crash up derby or something. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and flick off them two spots right there. I didn't slick that one off as much as I want it to. Boy, sure didn't that. That's more like it. I need to get another flake run right up in there and take that little knot right off of that concrete. Yeah, that one more spot right there I want to get. I didn't get it quite as good as I wanted to get it. I think I need one off this side too, right there. I need one. Well, that's where I got this little ridge up there I need to be working on. I'm going to get this mass off the base, I reckon. And then I'll finish up down there on the tip. Shoot, I think I can get that from the tail end here better than anything. Dang it, drove right in that concrete and broke off. That was pretty smooth looking till I did that. I meant to go right that way. I'm going to try to get one more flake going there and clean that up a little bit more. I wish I wouldn't have drove that flake in there like that, because it looked pretty dang good, old flat piece of concrete. Nope, I didn't really make it. Now I gotta get down here and get that little ridge off. I done forgot about that ridge. I get carried away down there trying to straighten up. Forget about the biggest issue I've got down here. I do believe I'm going to have more level. I just can't get hardly past the ridge. I'm going to try right here on this. Got a little bitty ridge. Boy, it's like a concavity right there. That's my problem. See, that really didn't go past the ridge either. It just enhanced the little ridge right there. That one really didn't either. I think that one did. Yeah, yeah, that's what I've been needing. Get that darn ridge out of there. At least part of it. That just crumbled. Well, I spent a lot of time on that tip, but I kind of got it straightened out pretty good. Now all I need to do is just kind of slick up some of these ridges. It's got a little high spot looks like right there. Looks like I got a little platform right there. We'll try to put one over there from this side too. Dang, around the wrong spot right there where I need to be. That helped that a whole lot. I think now down here at the base, I got a little high spot like right there. Boy, got a nice ridge right there. With that little concrete right there, I could hit that ridge. I think I'm gonna try it. Get right there beside the concrete. But damn, didn't work. Step back this way a little bit. Now I just gotta hit right on the concrete. I'm even getting a flake right there. Well, yeah, I didn't even look see if I got the base kind of straightened up. Been 39 minutes just on this section. Well, that was just going overboard with the indirect. I tell you, when I first started off on this thing, if my zigzag would have been better. I believe if I'd either used direct percussion or maybe a bigger diameter rod indirect and got a wider space zigzag, I believe that would have put them little zigs a little bit lower and a little bit farther apart, and it would have worked way better, getting those flakes to run on up on there a little ways and be spaced out to where they would do that. My little zigzag, real steep zigzag from the get-go kind of killed me. Dang, right there I see two big old flake scars right there I need to clean up. Well, I ain't getting them cleaned up very good. There's that. Well, a little better. But that's another way to work a slab, just all indirect. I tell you, I'm plumb wore out though. I thought it would be way easier than pressure flaking, but I don't know that it was. But if you get used to it, I think it would be, because I'm just tensed up and trying so hard, and I used up all my width because I think that zigzag to begin with wasn't right. And it could use a little bit of touch up along them edges in places. Some of it's pretty sharp, like that edge right there is pretty daggone sharp. This one ain't quite as sharp. Well, anyways, I reckon there'll be a little more indirect in the near future. See another spot right there. Boy, get looking at this in that camera, I see all kinds of stuff. I didn't get it. Made it kind of ugly. I'm gonna quit right there. And I'll be back.